Hello, Magic players. Welcome you to episode 221 of the Brewers Tavern. Charles, how you doing? Everything fine?
And time for another episode. What's your preview?
My preview is I promised to play a white, black, and red ecologist deck with trikes and animate that and stuff. And I think I built one. I don't know if it's good. First, I wanted to try Orcish Artillerist is the card's name, but yeah, I will talk more about that in the deck tech. What did you bring for us today?
Okay, it's a mostly red with a little green splash in the main and a little white splash in the sideboard.
For
But I'm going
Crowborn?
to try out using gauntlets and see if we can make that work with some big red creatures, big X spells, and a couple berserk and some fun stuff. But we'll talk about it in the deck tech. Why don't we start and take a look at your list?
Yes, let's go. And here we are. This is my list. Sorry that I look a little bit sweated. I'm not sweated. I mean, I did my sports for today, but I was just showering afterwards. So that's why I look a little bit wet. Anyways, the list I'm running here is, as I said, white, black, and red. I first wanted to play Orcish Artillerist to sacrifice artifacts. But I went with two Atogs. I don't know if it's better or worse. Maybe I will build a list which is straight black-red with artillerists and a little bit more aggressive so that I can shoot the trikes better. Um, the upside for the artillerist is you don't need to block. It is just dealing flat 2 damage, but that is also the downside. If my opponent's shields are open, the ATOG is way better because it deals way more than 2 damage in one swing. Yeah, the main board is basically a mix out of a white control shell with Arguthian Archaeologist, Disenchant Swords, Balance, Balance, and Jameday Tom. I added a Disintegrate for Lightning Bolts and Atox for red, and for the Artifact Shell so that the Archaeologists hopefully can also do some work. I added the Trikes, a Chaos Orb as usual, because Chaos Orb is probably the best card. I decided not to run a library for today because I'm a little bit tired of playing library. So I just run a Mind Twist because it just fits quite well with Mana Vaults in that kind of deck. You can also sack the downside artifacts like Mana Vault to the ATOG, or also the Trike. You can empty it, sack it to the ATOG, reanimate it with Animate that, shoot again, stuff like that. In the sideboard, I decided to go a little bit deeper into the control shell with Mirror Universe, Terrors, Earthquakes, or another X spell, which also can protect me. A Circle of Protection Red, which is also quite cool because I think I can also prevent my Earthquake damage, if I'm right. 3 Red Elemental Blast, which are probably, if you're mainly mono red, not that good in that episode. A Disc, which is also protecting me from creature decks, a Spirit Link, and 4 Sushi if I need to be quicker, because my list also runs a Mishra's Workshop. Yeah, with that said, I would say let's move on to your list, Charles. And here we are.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try out the gauntlets again, and this time I wanted to try them with a few of the X creatures. So we have 2 Shivans and 3 of the Dragon Whelps. I think we have 3 X spells. We only play one maze this time and 1 candlestick. So they could get bigger, but we're also going with some smaller creatures. We have Sedge Trolls, and I try to put in as many swamps as I can. And I did put the Jet in, even though I don't play black cards to regenerate. And a couple Berserks, and then a couple fun creatures. We have Mountain Yeti, which is a really neat creature because it doesn't just have Mountain Walk, but also has protection from white. That's 4 for 3/3, which is pretty neat. You have a card from Arabian Nights, which hasn't been played much. You'd win a free, which is a 6/3, and if you block, you have to flip a coin, and you're only 50-50 that you're going to get to block. But a 3/6 is not an easy card to remove with burn for sure for only 3 mana. So it's a bit of a powerhouse, and unlike Jade Statue, can't be disenchanted. And Then we have a Gold Legends card, a Jared of the Closed Fist, and the 6/5. It's a red, 2 green, and 3 colorless. And you might say that that's not very good for a 6/5 because if you compare it to Shivan Dragon, the Dragon's also 6 mana, and that's a 5/5 flying, and you can pump it with fire breathing. But it only costs 1 red, and it doesn't die to Hurricane. So isn't that a great card to play instead of Shivan? Please say yes, because I wanted to try the card, and I couldn't find a spot for it in a deck for a while. But that's basically the deck plan. I think the sideboard's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think we need to go through it, except I did splash 2 disenchants, and I played 4 plateaus just because I think that having that removal, any enchantments is really important. Especially, I'm thinking COP red, so I can bring in 2 disenchants. I have a chaos orb, plus the glooms can work against COP red as well. But I don't have many non-red sources in the deck, so I do want to make sure I have a chance to remove that in case we see that. But yeah, with that said, I think we'll go to Brewers Tavern and we'll see how the decks do against each other.
Yes, let's do that. And give me a second. Here we are. Hey. You're even as always, I guess. And it's a 6. Oh, it's a 6.
Okay, I'll take it.
But I think we need to restart again because your screen is a little bit blurry.
Okay.
Let me hang up and I call you again. Give me 1 second. Sorry for that, but we don't want to deliver a bad quality stream. I don't know why it scales down sometimes, but it is what it is. It's better. Not brilliant, but better.
All right, so are we starting again?
No. We're just starting.
Okay.
It was just a 2 seconds break. I think people are fine.
All right, pile 2.
Pile number 1 for you.
All right, I'll start.
What to do here?
Yeah, we're gonna take a mull on this.
Yeah, me
It doesn't really do anything.
Let it rest for a second. Yeah, 2 Berserk, Dragon Whelp, Taiga. That
I like Berserk as a card. I think it was a really scary card, right, when we were kids.
I mean, doubling the power is insanely cool, and giving trample, especially with a Shivan, just even if you do not pump it, it's just 10 damage there.
That's a lot in Old School, obviously.
That's right. Sorry. Yeah, pile number 1.
Pile 1 for you too.
Flip. Yeah, this is better. Not perfect, but better.
Okay, we'll put 1 on the bottom, and I will start.
Yes.
So Soul Ring, and your turn. Of course.
Badlands, Mana Vault, pass the turn.
Okay. Forest. Citral.
Yes.
And regards.
Yeah, you played a forest, right?
Yes.
I bolt your Setchtroll. And pass. Oh wait, I do it smarter. I play Felvarstone and then bolt it with the red from your plateau. Sorry. If that's okay for you.
Another one.
Another one. I Chaos Orbit and with the Mana Vault and disenchant your Soul Ring. Pass.
Okay, your turn.
I will untap the Mana Vault, draw, play land, pass.
Play Badlands.
Okay.
And your turn.
I play an Atok and pass. Sorry, Swamp dropped. I tap Badlands and Swamp and pass. For Robin the Atok.
Okay. Okay, pass.
Untap. Play Mox Emerald and attack for 1.
Yep.
Pass.
Your turn.
Okay. I would like to animate that your set troll.
Okay.
It's a
1/3. You have a swamp?
I have
Okay.
many swamps. I have 4. Attack.
Okay.
Pass.
Dragon Wall.
Dragon Whelp is fine.
Turn.
Draw. Attack.
I will block your troll.
The troll. I will regenerate it.
Okay. I take 1.
1, yes, and pass.
Factory. You have how many artifacts? 3?
1, 2, 3, yes.
Fireball your Atok.
4. 4. Then I will just sack 2.
Okay. Your turn.
Swing.
Okay, I will block your troll.
Okay. Pass. You take 1.
16. Taiga. Play a book.
That's good.
And your turn.
I want to animate that again. Your other troll.
Okay.
And attack.
You only have 1 artifact, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, I will block your troll.
Sure.
15.
Your turn.
Shatter your foe or stone.
Sack it to the Atok.
Okay. Dragon Wall.
Okay.
Alright, your turn.
I sword one of your Dragon Whelps.
Alright, we go to 17.
Play a Mox Pearl and attack.
Okay, so you have 2 3s. So I'll block one of them.
Okay, so you take 3. Pass.
Land. Draw.
Yeah. That works.
tumble your monks.
Sack it to the Atok.
Okay.
Play a mana vault. Attack.
Okay, I'll block one of your trolls.
Okay, sure.
And I will activate factory. Response?
No responses.
Block your other troll.
Okay, sure. I regenerate it.
Go on.
Pass.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Your turn. I'm gonna
Attack.
play Dragon Wolf like this. Sorry. Play like this.
Yeah, no problem. Attack.
Red. Yep, 2 red. That's right. Okay, you attack.
Yes.
I will activate factory.
It's active.
I will I'll tap and block troll, block a troll. I will block your Atok.
I sack this into the Atok, then your Dragon Whelp dies, right?
Is a 3. Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's
That's
a 3/4.
So your guy would be a what? What would he be?
3/4.
Okay, I'll pump him to a 3 power.
Okay, so my guy.
Oh, yeah, it wouldn't do anything. That's fine. Yep, that's fine.
I will
could be a 3.
regenerate one troll, which was blocked by the factory, and I will regenerate. I don't need to regenerate the other one. Pass.
Okay. Yes, sir.
That's fine.
Sure.
My turn? Okay. Draw. Attack.
Okay, I will activate factory.
It's active.
I will block your factory. I'm sorry, I'll block your Atok.
Okay, sure. It's blocked. Response
I
to
will
the
block.
pump. I will thwart your factory.
Okay.
So
I block those. So
2 life.
I haven't done anything with those. I will activate my Chaos Orb.
Sure, it's active.
No response?
No response.
Take out one of your animate deads.
Okay.
And I will take it's 2. I'll berserk your troll.
Okay, so you take 4 damage out of the troll, right?
12.
Okay, then both trolls are dead, your factory is removed, and pass.
That's right. Yeah, draw. We'll draw. Play a land.
Yes.
Fireball 2.
Yeah.
Swing for your 2.
Okay.
All right, 1 card. Your turn.
Pass.
Now,
So
look at this game now. I don't know how that happened. Now I like the chances now. I can pump up to 3 red, right?
Yeah.
We'll do that. Swing for 6.
Okay. 5, right? He's a 2.
5. Yep. 13. Yep. And we'll draw.
Yes.
And your turn.
I stone rain your strip mine. Pass.
A plateau.
Yes.
Swing for 5.
Yes.
Draw.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I see manipulator. Pass. Upkeep, I tap your dragon well.
Okay. The land. Shatter your icy.
Yeah, that works.
You will draw a card.
Yeah.
And play this in your turn.
I'm dead. I think I'm dead. You can pump it once to... How many red do you have? It's basically one time a fireball, so it's 2...
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Yep, next turn I can get it.
Yeah.
You
And you can untap 2 with the candle.
Yeah, unless you let you do something.
No, I drew land. So many lands. Poof. As long as I had the Atog, it was fine, but...
I mean, that was just magic. You had a good lead. Those animates are really tough. Because you actually have the swamps. I didn't have swamps at the time.
Yeah, I had the swamps. I thought about playing Sedge Trolls in this deck, and then I was like,
You didn't need to. I was going to do it for you.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, that's nice.
All right, you're on the play.
Give me a second. Pile number 1 for you.
All right, 2 for you. And Berserk seems like such a worse removal than swords.
I keep that. Definitely.
I will not be keeping that.
Yeah.
Right, 1, 2, 3.
Pile 2. My opening hand is at least cool.
Right, I guess we'll try it. Been good.
Okay.
Right, your turn.
Look at that. Mox. Cast Soul Ring. Taps for 5. Can I do that better? 3. Cast Soul Ring. Tap for 4 for artifacts. Icy pass. Come on, that's cool.
Yeah. Sure.
Tap your factory.
I don't think it does anything, but
Cast Chaos Orb. Activate Chaos Orb. Take out your factory. Cast Demonic. And I don't need to tap 2 mana because I have 1 floating from the Soul Ring. And then I pass the turn. I know what I want. What I really, really want.
okay. It's your turn.
I tap your tiger.
Sure.
Floop, floop. Draw. I play a factory. Is it right to play? Yeah, I think that's okay. 18. Cast Wheel.
Oh, that's fine. Look at the land.
Oh my god.
Like, I just didn't think I could get rid of a hand with all lands.
Yeah.
Might not having more land in the deck.
Then I pass.
Your turn.
I forgot it. In upkeep I would have done something, but I forgot. Scrubland. For 6 Trike. And pass. Upkeep.
We'll crumple it.
I gained a life, right? I should 3 to you and gain 6.
Does the upkeep?
Yes, tap Tiger in the upkeep.
Your turn. This deck was not shuffled, so I won't get any more lands now. And you wield all my lands.
Yeah. I cast another Trike. And then I would like to cast an Aguthian Archaeologist. Pass.
You tap this, no?
Yes. Why not?
Hold your Archaeologist on your turn.
Aww. No digging for me. I play another factory. I activate my factory. Give me a second. Oh, let's move that over here. That's better. Then I would like to attack.
Okay, I'm at 9.
So
At
it's
8.
4, 7, yeah. And pass. And I tap Tiger in your upkeep.
It's your game. Like, I don't have any lands. This was like a weird game.
I mean, as I said, my start was good. Like, really, really good.
I mean, I didn't have any lands. And my second hand, my mull hand, I had basically all mana sources, but I didn't think I could get rid of that and go to 5. Figured I would just, like, something. And then you wield all my lands away.
Since the first game was so long, do you want to...
Sure, we can sideboard.
Yeah, this is what I want to ask, if you want to go for sideboard. Okay, yeah. And just for the viewers, I got a puppy. I hope you're not hearing him. We try to make it as good as possible that he goes into a box and sleeps there. But since she's super young and we just started training, we need to leave her a bit alone. So it sounds like we're slapping our dog, but this is not the case. We're loving our dog a lot. I'm sorry. So I really hope you're not hearing that, because it really sounds awful.
Because I have a dog, and she's 30 pounds. When she sleeps, snores like a 300-pound guy. So if I have the bed where I film, I always figure viewers are thinking sleeping in that room.
But yeah, it's
and
like
what am I gonna take out here?
Boney, our second dog. He's 13 years old. He also snores super loud. And the small puppy we just got 4 weeks ago, and we just need to do all the training with her, you know.
That would be 5
And
for 5.
part
and
of
we'll
the
try.
training, sadly, is that she needs to stay a little bit alone, because, I mean, we leave her out for peeing and stuff like that, but we want to leave her alone also when we go for shopping. And if you're not training that with your dog, she will go crazy when she's older, and my dog will have like 30 kilogram when she's done, so she will be quite big, and she will probably rip apart our living room when she's alone. So it's better to train that with her.
So if Mitja's unlimited cards look like they've been chewed up, Mitja did not do a good job training.
Exactly.
Pile 3.
Pile number 2 for you. Need to mull that, sadly.
All right, we'll just try it. It's fine. A good hand. I'll do.
Flip, flip. Yeah, put that one on the bottom. I try.
It's a big start. So pass.
Factory, Jet, Emerald, Mana Vault, pass.
It's pretty good.
Now I just need to draw something.
Disenchant the Manifold.
Sure. My turn?
Your turn.
Your turn. Oh, wait, do I attack? Nah, I pass. Too afraid.
Overstone. Turn.
That's good. Sorry, needed to drink something. Ooh, swamp. Go. I also found a small deck building error for the viewers. I will tell you later. Troll. Hello, Mr. Troll, sir.
Your turn.
I would like to disintegrate the troll. Oh, like this. Pass. Yep.
Your turn.
Factoruzel. Bolt your dragon whelp. Poof. Pass. Gloom is fine.
Sure.
Of course, after the gloom. But I have the trike. Pass. Book is good.
Sure.
Go to 16. Try to... yeah, like this. Try to disenchant your book. Attack. For 4. Pass.
16.
Pass.
Disenchant your trike.
Shoot 3 to you.
Your turn. 3 cards.
Play a Badlands. God damn it. Try to cast Animate that. Target is my trike.
Yep.
And then I would like to swing with both factories.
Both.
Oh, shoot. Okay. That's tough. LOL Troll.
Play a troll.
Hello, Mr. Troll. I would like to... You have 1 card, right?
1 card.
Mind Twisted.
Got you.
Another one. How mean. Pass.
It's your turn.
I play a land. Tap 4. Yeah, 4 is the right amount. And sword your troll.
Okay. I gained 3 life.
And
16.
you take 3 damage. So it stays.
3 damage, 13.
Pass.
They're in for 4.
Shoot 3 to you.
Yep.
This is removed, sorry.
Removed. And your turn. I have 1 card.
I have 0 cards. I draw. Oh, I top decked well. Pass.
Land. I'll play Shivan.
That works.
Your turn.
Huh. That's not good. Pass. Okay. Blockers.
Swing for 7.
Yes, go to 6. Something good.
Okay.
Felva Stone is not something good. Gosh. Check. Yeah, we have time for one more game. At least one more.
All right, let's do it. These games feel really fun.
That's right. I mean, so far we only saw one mind twist for one, which is I think good.
Yeah, well, it's hard for me to mind twist you because I don't have it, and I also didn't play library this episode. I just have to put it in.
Yeah, as I said, I also don't run library because I just don't like these grind games anymore. I think the viewers saw that library can just change games. Wow, super.
It's just such a terrible card. I mean, the games are so much more fun when you don't have those.
Especially when you play fun decks with a fun strategy, you know, because it doesn't matter how, I mean, I said it before, it doesn't matter how bad your deck is or how good your deck is. As soon as you start with library, you just win.
Pile 1.
Pile 1 for you.
Okay, you're on the play.
Oh yeah, I try.
Okay, we'll try it.
City of Brass, Mox Sapphire, Lotus, pass.
Your turn.
I would like to disenchant your Mox Emerald end of turn. Strip your Badlands, pass the turn.
Your turn.
Badlands, Soldering, pass.
Turn.
Circle of Protection, red, pass. Fingers crossed. Gloom is okay, I guess.
Sure.
I take out your Gloom. And pass. Oh wait, is it okay if I do it with the Black Lotus?
Whatever you want.
I passed the turn after I did.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I thought you were waiting that I pass. My fault.
Okay, your turn.
Your turn.
Activate swing.
Swat it. Go to 17.
I'll gain 3.
Yeah.
You're at 17?
Yeah.
All right. Sure.
Hey, Mox Jet, pass. Come on, deck. Pressure. I need pressure.
And it's your turn. Do I care? Yeah, I'm going to attack.
I sword it. 16.
Okay.
I draw. I play a swamp and pass. Sorry, I already checked the top card. I thought you don't want to attack. Oh, Scrubland, pass. Deck! Why are you drawing so many lands? I need cards. Good cards.
Sure.
I Stone Rain your Badlands. Pass.
Your turn.
Hey, ho, trike, let's go.
Shattered him.
You cannot regen. Oh, but your troll is 4/4, right?
My troll is 4/4.
No, it's 3/3.
Why?
But
Red creature.
yeah, but
Oh yeah,
you
he's
have no
3/3.
swamp. But can you? I think you can regenerate also if you control no swamp, right?
Oh yeah, the regeneration has nothing to do with the swamps.
Okay, then I shoot 3 damage to
Regeneration
you.
has to do with black mana.
Yeah, yeah.
You
pass.
shoot me with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long time since I played the last time.
Oh yeah, the swamp.
No. My turn? Okay. Pass.
Dragon Whelp.
Yeah.
We only need these two. Sure.
Scrubland, pass. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures more. Works.
Your turn.
Ooh. Hello, Mr. Atok, sir.
Okay.
Pass. Oh wait, also my mountains tap for 1 red, right? For double red, right?
You have 3 artifacts. Okay, so you can give him a toughness.
7 toughness, yes.
7 toughness. Okay, we'll disintegrate him.
You disintegrated him.
And your turn.
Hello, Mr. Trike.
Okay.
Your turn.
We'll shatter that guy.
Shoot 3 damage to you.
Yeah, 17. And
I will take that Atog out and just remove it completely. I don't want it in the middle of the pile. Nothing.
Okay. I will another one and City of Brass, right? Okay, good. I'll play a Fell War on your turn. COP Red is doing you a lot of good. COP Red is doing you a lot of good.
Fingers crossed that you're not finding any disenchants.
Have a gloom.
That's bad.
Okay, we'll swing.
Wait. Oh, wait. In response to the gloom, I need to sword your Shivan. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, you sword the Shivan, and then you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on a second. You'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with 2 cities.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll just gain 5.
Okay.
No, it doesn't make sense. No. I'll gain 9.
Okay, sure.
So we have 3, so I'm at 26.
Yeah. Then I will just.
Right.
Then I will pay.
27. There's extra red.
Oh yeah. My red also taps for double red, right? Because then I bolt your Dragon Whelp. I have 1 red floating. 3, 4. Pay for the first troll. Pay for the second troll. Go to 15.
Sure. How many cards you have?
0.
Your turn.
That's interesting. Ecologist. Pass.
Yeah.
But I only need to tap like this.
We'll bolt the archaeologist.
Okay.
We'll another. And sure.
Okay. Cast the Felvar Stone and pass.
Sure.
Pass.
We'll bolt you.
Okay. 12.
Your turn.
I think that's okay. I play a Mox Pearl. For 6, I cast the Trike. I shoot your Ifrit.
He's 3/6.
Oh, 3/6. Okay, then I cannot shoot him. Then I just play the Trike and pass the turn. No, actually, he's bigger because he gets +1/+1 from the.
He's 4. He's 4. He's 5.
Okay.
Play a factory. Two red floating. Cast wheel.
Okay.
I played a land.
Yep.
Red floating. This. Um. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
Okay. Okay.
And your turn.
I terror your trolls. End of turn.
Okay.
Draw. I play a Mox Ruby, Mox Emerald, Badlands. Then you have how many cards in hand? Sorry? 2? Okay, then I will just Mind Twist for 2.
Man, I still really hate that card.
Then I would like to cast a Icy and... Ooh, that's tough. Pass. I tap your Dragon Whelp.
Okay, sure. Play a land and your turn.
I cast Ecologist for 5. Pass. Oh no,
And your turn.
this is 5, right? 3, 4,
Your
5.
turn.
Yeah, okay. Draw. Another Badlands. I would like to take back a Trike. No, I would like to take back the Chaos Orb. Then I would like to activate Chaos Orb on your Gloom. And pass.
Your guy is tapped, right?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Of course.
I'll bolt him.
No! Okay. Okay, how do I win that now? I play a land and pass.
Sure.
Factory, pass.
We'll disenchant. You have a steady. Yep, I will disenchant your Guppy Red.
How does it work? I can activate it once, right? To prevent the next... Okay, then I will do
Red
that.
source. Or as many times as you want for this turn. This turn you can do it. Your turn.
12. 12 is not a lot. And I guess I'm dead. You're at 27, right? Let me count real quick. This is 9. 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. I disintegrate you for 24. I take 3 City of Brass damage. And then I shoot you with the trike.
This whole game, though, has to do with that Mind Twist. If I had 2 more creatures, the Gloom, you didn't have enough mana to use your CLP.
I know.
This still comes down to Mind Twist.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. Next episode, I promise, no Mind Twist, no library.
It's okay. Just saying, like, that's what gave you the win in the end.
What did I board in? Oh yeah, sorry. 1, 2. And 3. Yeah, I didn't board much. Let's see. It's a little bit difficult to display because as I said, I didn't board much. Yeah. If you want, I can start.
Yeah, go for it.
Cards I didn't bring in. I would have loved to bring in some of these cards, which I did not bring in. Spirit Link, Mirror Universe, Disc, and Stone Rain would have been amazing, but I really didn't know what to cut. Maybe I can cut the trikes, but I like the idea of the combo with the ecologist. That's why I didn't cut that. But you could do it. That's not a problem at all. Cards I did not bring in: Sushi and Red Elemental Blast. The Sushi are not big enough to deal with your creatures, and Red Elemental Blast just do nothing. Cards I took out: 1 Armageddon, because I thought I don't need it, and 2 Disenchant, because you had artifacts, but I didn't feel like I need to destroy them. Cards I brought in: Terros, because they deal with trolls, they deal with Shivan mana efficient, so that's quite cool. And for sure, Circle of Protection Red. That was my sideboard plan.
Okay, what had to come in was the 3 cards that deal with artifacts, and 2 also deal with CLP Red, which I was expecting. And then the Glooms, which make it harder for you to use your white removal and give me a chance to fight through CLP Red, because then now you need 4 mana instead of 1 for the Cop Red, and I have a lot of flyers that can get over blockers. So cards I took out one of the gauntlets. They weren't really doing that much anyway, and I'm going to take out one and only leave 2 in. I took out the Candlestick. Creature that was very hard to cast anyway. Took that out. It's just slow, and one of the 2 Berserks, as well as the Solve, just to make room. I didn't really know what else to take out, and 4 Arabian, no blue. You do have small creatures, but they're only Archaeologist, and I have bolts for that, and Firebolt Disintegrate, so I didn't think I needed to bring this in. And I think Terror is just way too thin to try to find our Archaeologist. You don't have blue, so no islands. And I could have brought the Tranquility in for the Cop Red. I was hoping this was enough, but I could have done that if I wanted to. And I definitely thought the 2 Glooms was enough, because your threats are not white, so I didn't want to push too hard on that strategy. So that was the plan. A lot of fun, these 2 decks. Sorry I won't play this one again. I really did enjoy it, and we'll have 2 different decks for next time.
Bye-bye. And we're